As I promised you guys, I said I was gonna do Baby Saja, and here I am doing Baby Saja. Oh my god, I cannot say his name properly sometimes. Yeah. So let's get straight into this. Baby Saja was walking down the street when he bumped into you. He was too busy making his song that he didn't even notice you. When you and him bumped into each other, he looked up and said, "Dang, watch where you're going." You looked at him before saying, "Sorry, let me help you up." You ended up helping him up. He took a glance at your face, and he instantly fell in love. And he managed to see what you were holding in your arms. What was it? A tablet? What? Oh. He takes a glimpse at what you were doing on your tablet while you looked at him. "Sorry, anyways, I'm so sorry. Did you get hurt in any way? Are you injured?" Baby Saja looked at you before saying, Nah, I'm not injured. I'm not injured. Don't worry." "Good. Bye," he said awkwardly, before walking away. So, she's an artist. I guess we're both artists. Nice. He walked back to his home. He just kept on thinking about you. The way your face looked. Did I say that Baby Saja was a Yandere in the story? I don't know. You just kept on popping up in his mind the whole way back to the Saja Boys' house. Or whatever, I don't know. When he finally got there, they were all sitting down on the couch. Baby Saja just walked in. He was still thinking about you. So, when one of the boys came up to him and started asking him questions, he didn't even know until one of the boys waved one of the hand. When Mystery started waving his hand in front of Baby Saja's face, trying to get him to respond, and finally he responds to Mystery. "Huh? Oh, hey Mystery. Dude, you weren't responding. Are you okay?" Yeah. You do not seem okay, dude. I just saw this girl. What, was she hot? She wasn't just hot. She was stunning, gorgeous, and she's an artist like me. Dude, are you just hallucinating or what? What is going on? I don't know. He couldn't speak. He couldn't say anything. He was just so distracted by you, your beauty, everything. The dudes were trying to get his attention. The Saja boys kept on trying to get him to talk and say more about you. Shit, I didn't even get her name. He ends up saying, "Oh, well, maybe we might see her in the crowd. You know, we're supposed to be performing tomorrow, right? Yeah, so maybe you might see her in the crowd." They all start to say to him. "Then you can point her out to us." Baby Saja just shook his head before going back up to his room. I'm assuming that he has a room. I don't know if he has one or not. He could be just going back down to the underworld. I don't know. Anyways, let's switch to your POV. You were the huntress, frick, I forgot what it was called. You basically make the cover of all their songs. You were right now working on Golden's cover, and you finally finished it. So when you showed the girls the finished product, they looked at you before saying, "You drew this?" You looked at them before saying, "Yeah." In the short amount of time that Bobby gave you? Yeah? Girl, it's gorgeous. Oh, we're definitely using this for Golden. Thanks. Yin, wait, let me get this straight. Zoe looks at you before saying, "So, you drew this, right?" Mm-hmm. Okay. Girls, you know what we're doing. They walk up to you before showing you a ginormous, it's so big that you would assumed that this was for like an elephant or something. It's just this ginormous plate of food. You looked at them. They looked at you before saying, "Girl, we are all eating together and we're watching movies. So let's get straight into this." They all started digging in. You looked at them before saying, "I don't know if I can eat this all." Girl, that's why we're here. Seriously, you worked so hard on that. Just come on, let's just eat. You knew about the Huntress little secret of them being demon hunters and everything. So, they obviously were your best friends and everything. But you didn't know how they could eat this much. How could they eat this much? You tried eating all of this food. There was some crab, there was some... oh my god, I forgot what this is called. Ribs, there was some steak, ramen noodle, all of it. You could see sushi. They had all of this fancy food, and you were just eating it. When Zoe got a text. She looked at her phone before showing Rumi and I forgot the girl's name, I'm not gonna lie. They looked directly at the phone. They were mad. They looked at you before looking at the phone, before looking back at you, before showing you. Look what they sent us. You see what they sent. Wait, I'm sorry. You look at what they sent, the Huntress, and basically, it was a picture of all of the Saja boys together with a caption saying, "We're gonna steal your fans." Zoe was now mad eating. The same for the rest of the girls. They just kept on eating and eating. You swore that their stomachs were endless. When you got a text. "Hey, come outside." You were wondering, who could this text be from? So you walked outside to see baby Saja? Wait, you didn't give him your phone number, or your... How? How was he here? Did he hack your phone? What? He looked at you up and down before saying, "So, you're an artist?" You looked at him before saying, "How'd you know?" He looked back at you before saying, "I'm an artist too." sweetly, and then he started to talk to you and finally asked you, so remember when we bumped into each other? He looked at you, waiting for your response. You looked at him before finally saying, yeah, I do. Well, I was wondering, what was your name? I didn't really get it. My name is Yin. I'm the Huntrix's artist for their covers. Nice. I'm Baby Saja. I'm the artist for their music. Oh. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How about you come to one of my shows? He says while handing you a ticket to the first row and giving you a VIP pass. I want to see you there at my show. You can bring one of your friends. I don't care. He says while running away from you. His heart was pounding. He was talking to you. He saw you. He got to meet you at your workplace. Everything was good. You walked back inside to see Rumi on the couch, Zoe fighting with, I forgot her name. I don't know her name, I keep on forgetting. They were just freaking fighting over the one chip bag. Rumi was trying to pick a movie to watch, she didn't know which one. You walked inside, and everybody looked at you before saying, hey, why'd you walk out? Yeah, why'd you walk out? Yeah, why? You looked at them before saying, I got a message on my phone from Baby Saja, apparently. Rumi looks at you. Then Zoe. So, after they sent you... Not after they sent you a photo, wait. After they sent me a photo, they went to you and sent you a message. Okay. What did they say? To meet them outside? Okay. So, what happened? They were just talking to me about how we first met. Girl, give us more information than that. Okay, I bumped into somebody on the street. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to freaking do something real quick. I'm gonna have to leave it off here because I have to go downstairs to go see what the heck she wants. Bye-bye.